to Let's Play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. It is Monday. How are you, Rob?
I am well, Monsieur Fett. How are you?
I'm doing well. Unfortunately, I was preoccupied with some friends, which is a good excuse to have for not playing on Saturday. And I guess this is probably a good time to put it out now. Will not be available next week. Um, Probably gonna not want to play on Monday and I won't be available to play Saturday because I'm gonna go see some family. So just to kind of prep everybody, it's not a secret or anything. Um, and then it's counting down to my trip to Japan. So I'm gonna be gone for a while at the end of August. But all that aside, the game at hand today, we are finally done with critical hits nonsense for at least a little bit, uh, and in the treasure trove of scenarios that I have that I keep dear to me, all throughout my apartment. We have a scenario from Le Franc-Tireur. This is ASL scenario FT-89. I forget what pack specifically this comes from. I will look it up as I start detailing the scenario. So this is May 11th, so we have progressed exactly one day since our two campaigns we've played. We are making vast amounts of progress here. Um, the French are attacking in this one, which is fairly interesting. You don't usually see that in, or at least I don't feel like it's all too common. But nonetheless, the French are attacking in this one. They have a very long string of vehicles that I have to worry about, as well as some infantry that are being supported by that. Now, the Germans' objective in this one, they have to, or the victory conditions, I should say, the French must control 7 or more buildings in the German setup area at game end. Multi-hex buildings, row houses, and the church count as 2 buildings each instead of 1. Now, I'm not quite. I have to imagine that they mean the entire row house rather than just each hex of the row house. Similar to the church in AA7 and any other multi hex buildings. This is 2. There's 2, 2, etc., etc. So the French don't need to capture that much to win. Essentially, especially if they can, as it seems like Rob is preparing to do, if they manage to get over on the northern side or western side, whatever side of things, I might be in some danger. So we'll see how that goes. Now, the Germans have they can set up to hex row V, so it doesn't give them a lot of action to really go through. They can also set up anywhere in the back, but they cannot set up on board 19. Half hexes are an exception. But other than that, they don't really have too many options. Whereas the French, in a similar vein, they can set up to hex row N and anywhere to the left of that on board 46. Now, SSRs for this scenario, because it's May, the grain is not in season. It's been plowed. So as a result, there's still the cost of grain, but not the effects of grain. So it is still considered. Oh, I already have it. I don't know why I'm doing that. It is still considered open ground, etc., etc. I'm pretty sure this sniper position is legal. Um, so EC is moderate, no wind at start, which is pretty standard. We have an overlay, which is OW1, which is placed in this area here. It will wreak havoc on some LOS checks, but thankfully it is we're not dealing with hills necessarily, and it's a fairly odd place, so it shouldn't affect too much in terms of line of sight checks. Uh, Other than that, AFVs cannot set up in buildings. One German AFV may set up hip and loses hip like a gun, so really important to double check that, make sure that I'm not breaking any rules here. Vehicular crews may not voluntarily abandon their vehicles, so you can't have the French essentially drive past everybody, get into the village, abandon their vehicles, and then win on game turn 2. And no quarter is not allowed, so we cannot refuse prisoners whatsoever in this one. So that is a very important rule. at the very least, because uh, who knows? I do get reinforcements later on. It's not something major, it's just 3 squads. But nonetheless, if prisoners are in play, then there may be. You could potentially do some shenanigans versus guards and so on. So I'm just going to do not allowed. There. Perfect. That, I believe, is all the setup that we need to do for today. So, Rob, if you'd like to take it away. Oh, and before you do, sorry, I just want to also point out I took the balance in this one. I don't usually point out who has taken balance or whatnot. This scenario is very heavily favored for the French. And we'll have some discussion after that, repeating ourselves, but we talked offline. But just to point that out.
Yep. And for those thinking I've lost all of my mind, have to start on the road.
That's right. That's right. You do have
All vehicles have to start on a road X. So, okay, so wind changing or not. Deployment task check in
you.
Juliet
You would think you'd get
8.
more out of doubles on wind change, but
Yeah,
alas.
some good should happen. It should rain on your guys.
I was gonna say doubles. You should change the direction, and 2 and 12, you should change the strength of
Oh,
it
right. Barely, but okay.
for what?
Deploying.
Oh, you can deploy in a vehicle.
They're not in the vehicle.
Oh, okay, wait.
With the vehicle, they will soon,
And it's an
soon be.
and it's a normal task check of the squad's morale.
What did I roll an 8?
Yeah.
That's actually a good question.
I always just take like free deploys right at the start, so I don't really ever think about
Well,
it.
I did the free deploy, but because of the 9 portage point half tracks, it's not enough.
Yeah, which that is something that is increasingly bothered me the more that
The more you
we've
think
played.
about that one.
Yeah, like the more we've played, it's like why I guess I understand the 9, you get like a half squad with the HMG or whatever might be the case, but if you're almost being forced to use the trucks, you would think that they would give you a little bit more capacity so you don't have to do the deployment, but alas, we are not so blessed.
Exactly. Good or squad. I mean, that squad pass a leader modified NTC.
Okay, so that if it's the squad has to pass it, then I would imagine it's their
Their morale.
morale, yeah, and not the
And
leaders.
you can only do one, I believe, right?
I that
The
sounds
leader
right.
can only attempt to deploy one. Right. Okay. So that's there, and then we will. Well, where are we? Where am I going to do that? We're going to try to deploy here in M2,
Sure.
and we will forget how to do so.
They just
Okay.
don't look. They're all good friends. They all got called up in the same conscription.
Like, what are you guys doing? Okay. So prep fire. We don't have any of that. Movement phase. I'm going to start with half track shenanigans.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just think real quick before I start moving and then halfway through go, oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right. So starting with, are my half tracks radioless? No. Okay.
I don't believe there's any half track or truck that has to deal with
Right.
radios.
Right, but all my banks are okay. All right, starting with the guy in I-10,
Sure.
one half.
You were there for 1.5.
1.5.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
2
Yep.
and a half. 3.
Mm-hmm.
4
Sure.
and a half.
So you're
5.
unbuttoned right now.
Yeah, they are not
Okay.
buttoned up. It is a half track in its default configuration.
Sure.
That was what was
5, I think.
5
Yeah.
and a half, 6 and a half, 7 and a half, 8. Mouse, obey. And a half, 9,
Sure.
10,
Yep.
11,
Mm-hmm.
12,
Yep.
13,
Mm-hmm.
14, motion.
Okay.
Okay, next guy. I'll just move him unless you say halt, stop,
Yeah, yeah.
etc. Half 1, half 2, half 3, 4. That is not what was meant to happen. Bye. Of course, I went the wrong way. 4, 5, half 6, half 7, half 8, half 9, half 10, half 11, 12, 13. Why are you CXing a vehicle?
Because you the infantry
Oh,
selected.
they're all selected. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. 13, 14 motion.
14 in motion. Sure.
Okay. Half squad. Embark costs the vehicle 1/4 of its movement for the 1 movement point.
That sounds right.
So that's 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8
Not with the leader. Interesting. Okay.
and a half. Not done yet. No?
True.
Oh, God.
True.
You went the wrong way for the 12th consecutive. 9, 10. Please stop doing this. Half, 11, half, 12, half, 13, half, 14 motion. All right. All the way to the edge of the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, stop, 14.
Sure.
Please go in hex, thank you. And all should be not embarked.
Well, embarked is on top, right?
Oh, do I have it backwards?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because
right,
if
I'm
you're
thinking
if you're
armor.
carrying, it's like with support weapons, right? If you're carrying a support weapon, it's whoever's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
No big deal.
thinking armor all. They're all fixed. Oh, you fixed them already? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I figured you fixed them already. Okay. Too fast for me. All right. Lead vehicle
Mm-hmm.
and his partner behind him. 2 movement.
Sure.
1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Yep.
3,
Mm-hmm.
5,
Sure.
6,
7.
7. Sorry. uh, 9,
Okay.
11,
Sure.
as the dice players say. 13. You
So,
real or you Memorex?
in motion, I think you have to stop, don't you? Or is it just when you're in the hex?
Well, if you're not dummies, we're going to declare an overrun.
You have to declare an overrun before you get into it.
Oh, okay. I thought I had to
Yeah.
see if you were real. Well, it's
No, no, you.
18 overrun. I'm sorry,
Uh,
18.
it is it because you're. How much you were at? What 11 here, right?
Yeah, so this was 13 plus 5 fractions rounded up on a quarter, so 4.25 rounded up to 5, 18 overrun.
All right, let's see what we got here. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Whenever it comes to overrun.
Sure. Hey, listen, we know I'm perfectly capable of remembering half of the rule.
All right, so blah blah blah. Track vehicles, quarter, cost of terrain. So we're looking at 7. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, or 9. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Uh. Yeah, because it's 7. Right. Okay, so declared an overrun. What do we got here? Defense versus fire. Blah blah blah. Is there anything that I want to do? Oh, I can't do that, so it doesn't matter. So I have to first off concealments or concealed personnel in the location. I can either drop the concealment or I take a patsy. Um, leadership applies, which is important. I don't want to lose my concealment, so I will take a patsy. I will fuck up my patsy because that's normal. So there is a pinned hash card at the mortar.
I didn't think for it there was a chance that was a real guy. Wow, how dumb I am. All right, so now I have to do an overrun, which is cool because
Now,
overruns are fun.
now you gotta do math. Let me see. Let me double check if I have my thing here. Give me a sec. Because we can do math, or do I have... I do have French vehicles. Interesting. That is a... Do you know what vehicle it is offhand?
Oh, it's like an AMR 35 or AMD 35.
AM35, not late. All right, good. AM35. Where are you? AM... Is
If
it
there's a late early, then it's not that one. It's
16? No, you have
the
18.
difference is
Okay.
between the 12.7 and the CMG. I'll look on the scenario card.
No, I got it. AMR35, just because 18 movement, small 10 squared CMG4. Yeah, it's because
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
AMR33 is a 16 movement, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so your button up overrun is 8.
8. Okay.
So 8 firepower, no modifier, I believe.
You
Just gonna
sure it's
double
not
check
10?
that. No, it's 8. Or at least that's what the chart says. So if we do, we can do the math.
Right. Is it saying 8 because of IFT or IIFT?
No,
Right. Because it's
it's I think the values for that never
never changed. Or
change.
they're
I could be
not
wrong.
in II.
Because I think they do raw. Yeah, they do raw calculation in the chart in the thing I have. So the PDF I have, they like if there's a if so the AMR 35 late that has a button up overrun of 11. So it's up to you to do the to convert to IFT or IIFT. Um, this one should be a straight, but we can always do the calculation. So if we do the
No,
math,
it's an 8 because his main armament is a machine gun, so he's a 2.
yeah. So
12 halved is a 6, so he's an 8. Yeah. Yep.
yeah. So
That's
he's not eliminated, so there's no modifier there. It's not a concealed target, unfortunately. There's no random sport weapon destruction yet. We don't have to worry about personnel or sandguards or guns. Armor leader, if you're directing, which I don't believe that's going to matter. TEM, there's none at this point. There is a -1 versus open ground, but they are not open ground, and none of the other stuff applies.
Right, brush is not on the chart for open ground, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because it says including entrenchments, emplacements, shell hole. So there are cases where -1 applies even though you're
It's not
occupying a hex, but
right.
it's, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 8 flattish, huh?
Yeah, 8 flat.
Coming in.
5 on 8, it's
All right.
definitely, yeah, they're broken. So
Morale check of some flavor.
that's a great start.
Oh, wow. All right. So we're reversing rolls from last game. I'm going to roll all 5s, and you're going to roll
Well, if
9s.
we're reversing the stuff from last game, then I should win.
Oh, got me there. And that was their last movement point, so they are done.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, platoon, sir. These guys.
Sure.
Move them together. 1.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Yep.
3. 4. 5.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Sure.
9.
Mm-hmm.
And wrong way again. 10. 12. 13. 14. 15. 17. 20 further. And make it 18 motion.
Sure.
Next batch of 3.
Okay.
1.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Sure.
3. Oops. 3.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Yep.
5.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Sure.
7.
Yep.
8.
Mm-hmm.
9. 10. Just yell if you want to kill somebody.
Yeah. You're good.
12. 13. 14.
If you're going over that on a hedge with an armored car,
These are on a car. All right. Nope,
it's
we're not gonna do that.
yeah, bug chain or bug check. So
Yeah, we don't want to do that. All right, so 12. All right, so 13. 14.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Oh, you're so it's 17 because open ground is 3 for armor car.
Why do I keep thinking these are half tracks? 17,
I don't know. Wish I could help you on that
20.
one.
Yeah, I know. It's like my dumbness never knows no bounds. So we're 17,
20 with that move.
20, 23,
3.
24, 24. Yeah, we'll just go 28 motion.
Okay. Noticing a theme. Your
Yeah,
movement.
yeah. All right. So we managed not to deploy any. All right. Guys, what are you doing? Salt move.
Okay.
Salt move.
Mm-hmm.
2, 4.
Sure.
That's movement, sir.
That is movement. Interesting. Very interesting. Defensive fire phase. Do I have any reason not to? No. I don't have much of a reason not to indulge here. So, with that in mind, I am going to declare a shot from Y3 to your vehicle in motion V2. It is in motion, so there's a +2, +1 for hindrance, +1 for small. It's the 4, so it brings me to 10. That is within the acceptable stuff, but that will not be a kill for sure. Or at least I can't imagine that being a kill. So that guy is first fired. Next up, what do we got here? I'm going to declare a shot versus Q6 on bottom board. That should be a hit.
Q6, got it. This guy here.
Yep. So that should be a hit as far as I'm concerned. +2 for motion. +1 for small. But I don't believe there's any other. Oh, +1 for button up. Range is 9. Nah, I'm gonna miss. Or at least pretty sure it's miss. Yep. All right. So that's not going well.
And colored die was not a 5 or 6, right?
No. I do have acquisition. Do I want to try for intensive? Can I intensive after a defensive shot in defensive fire phase? I forget if you're allowed or if it has to be during movements.
Intensive during the defensive fire.
Because I know you can do it. I know you can do intensive after you shot in the movement, but I'm not sure if you're allowed to instantly take the second shot.
Right, we know it's
that's
in
fire.
Advancing fire phase. It's screwed up.
Intensive is available
Right,
into
so
guns.
it's only if you're not marked with a final fire, but you fired in defensive fire, so he'd be under final fire, right?
Right, so you have to do first fire. Interesting. Okay, well, not much I can do outside of that. Is there any other defensive fire I have? No, advanced fire phase.
All right, advanced fire. Not sure we really have any.
Oh, you know what? Can I take that back? Because
Take anything you want.
there's a shot that there's no reason not to take it at this point. And I might as well try to get some gains here. So Z9 is going to turn turret once and shoot at K8, or at least attempt to. I don't know if it... I imagine he'll be able to see it, but... Huzzah! No. But he will also get an axe, so... and then, now, sorry, it's... you may take your advanced fire.
Okay. No.
I should take my
Half-track
damage.
scouting mission successful, but many guys about to die.
Presumably. You never know.
All right, so your ATR is in what, a wooden building?
Correct.
Right, but we're in motion, so we're double halved, right?
In the advanced fire phase, yes. So it's quartered.
Yeah, quartered, right? So we're one up two. What does that look like? Looks bad.
One
Can't
up,
count.
1 up 3. Minimum.
Up three. Yeah, minimum, and then just gets worse from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. Never mind.
Sounds good.
That's it for today.
Okay. Routes. Can a motion vehicle prevent? Probably. I can't imagine that wouldn't just eliminate him outright, so.
Yeah, I think he's just squished.
Well, the question is, because you can leave a hex if you're in, like, if you're in the same hex, you're allowed to leave it, right? And they can't be captured because none of the vehicles can't capture units. So
Right, you're eliminated. You're not.
There,
But you can't go adjacent, right?
if you're leaving the hex that you're occupying with the enemy, right? That you're allowed to do. Let me double check here, because I'm trying to see if I can save those guys. I'll try to save them, but
Routing. Doink.
because during the route phase, a broken unit not in melee may not remain in the same open ground hex. Blah blah blah. We're not worried about open ground hex at this point, and it can't end adjacent. We know that.
Right,
So
we're in the same location.
So direction, if we had to pick a direction, the nearest building is Y3. I guess technically W5, but I think at a certain point I might, well, depending on how I move. Anyways, we'll say that W5 is a potential, but either way, it's Y3 or W5. Now, yeah, so it's like the third sentence or whatever in the direction. So A10.51 says a routing unit may never move adjacent to a known enemy unit unless in doing so it is leaving that enemy unit's location. Otherwise, a routing unit may move towards an enemy unit, and so on. You're going with the nearest in movement factors calculation, buildings or wood hex, etc., etc. So it is possible to leave the hex. Yeah, so technically I could move. I don't think there's any penalty for going into W3 as an example. So the question is, how much can I get? Well, I guess. Yeah, no, I that makes the most sense. So I'm gonna go to W3 direct distant, or the eventual goal is W5. So I make it to W4. I'm not seeing any of these three guys, so it doesn't prevent me. He's broken. I should mark that correctly. And yeah, to W5 for 5. So I will... Sorry, I'm going to put him back up. All right. I did not...
One more movement, and we would have got him.
Yeah, if your armored cars had chosen to be a little bit more vulnerable... well, No, you'd have...
just ran out of...
You'd have to have been in the X
ran
hex row, really.
Yeah, somebody would have had to get to here.
Yeah.
And then everywhere would have been adjacent to a vehicle you weren't moving out of the same location.
Yeah, yeah. If anybody, if essentially, if anybody, even if you were in W2 and V3, because I wouldn't, by going to W3, I'm escaping V2, but I'm not escaping W2 and V3. Or V3, I should say.
Right,
And
right.
then,
You'd still be adjacent to somebody else. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So,
Yep.
anyways, that guy is saved, which I will be a little happy about, and then advances.
Advances.
Hmm.
Just in case you shoot somebody. I don't think we can mount the vehicle in the advance phase.
No, it's strictly a
It's
movement phase.
movement phase, dismount amount. Yeah. So all right. So that is everybody.
Sounds good. No CC. We go to German turn one. My reinforcements get ever so closer, which I will desperately need. Um, Weather, no change. What a great roll.
I should probably be paying attention to when they come in and where they come in. North edge. Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter which board, but on the north edge. So I
Got
can
it.
I can come in from GG1 just as I can from A1. Yeah.
Got it.
Which obviously there's not much. There's certain spots that don't matter, but I will try
Mhm.
a self rally and not get it. Any rally phase actions you would like to do or can do?
Yeah, I can't deploy in your turn, so I guess no.
Can you deploy without losing concealment?
Oh, probably couldn't do that either. Yeah, it's a.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
sure
know
it's
what the
concealment loss activity. Yeah.
I mean I don't know what the rule is specifically, so it's something to check. But yeah, barring that, we'll go to prep fire phase. Prep fire. I mean, I'm just gonna do my 3 shots here. So we'll do Z10 against the guy he shot in motion. Same, or is it same? Yeah, +2 plus
Yeah.
+3 overall. I have acquisition, which brings it to a plus, or sorry, +4 because of small size. So nothing doing there, unfortunately. Which kind of wish that wasn't the case. Second tank shooting at the closer target in K8. Boy howdy, I'd like for some better rolls here. That is probably also
Just motion, small size,
that.
buttoned up.
So it doesn't touch
Or
the orchard.
1 point of act, so that might just hit.
It's +4 down 1. Yeah, so I'm at 10. If it touched the orchard, it wouldn't, but thankfully it's not the case. And I accidentally bumped my zoom. All right, so I'm check for okay. What is it? 20L. It's probably.
Right,
Oh, that's
we're
yeah. It's unarmored.
unarmed. Yeah.
So am I crazy? Is it all right? It's So take
Yeah. So
that,
shoot.
take that roll and put it on what's the
You're on what, the 4 table or the 6 table? Because you have
uh,
you have IFE, right?
I always think about it the wrong way because I always feel like why would it go to that if it's a vehicle with no armor? Like why would it lower? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, your IFE is going to be better than your gun size, right? You're only 20 mil.
Yeah, I'm always thinking of it as you should 2 hit because why would you not use like as an example, why is it that on an armored target I would have a 2 kill of what was it 20L a 6, but if it's unarmored, wouldn't it's like shouldn't it still be 6? Like why would it be worse on an unarmored
Oh, I see
vehicle?
what you're saying. Do you have to do the star thing? I think you do, right?
Ah, man, I'm a dork. I it's right on the chart. Unarmored target, final 2 kill number, uh, vehicle. So if it's an IFE or MG15, It's on the vehicle line. I'm shooting with a ATR to 28 millimeter, so it's 7. I rolled a 4. There's no modifier, so it is not a burning wreck, which means that the half squad has a, well, what's the survival number here? CS5 lowercase. I always forget if lowercase is just, it's probably just the guys inside. CS. Passengers, riders only. Yeah. Okay, so it blows up, leaves a wreck because I rolled 4 and needed a 7, and then you roll double dice, 5 or less, the half squad survives. Or do they just bail out? D56. Crew survival. So on the wreck side of each vehicle, CS number, you make a double die roll, need to be below it. Surviving PRC are not subject to any collateral attack. Yeah, you get hazardous movement, etc. You're not shock stun. If the CS number is printed in lowercase, that vehicle has no crew survival possibilities. The CS can only be used to resolve survival chances of any passenger riders. 6.9. 6.9. The effects of crew survival also apply to any passengers riders of a vehicle destroyed by means by other than CC or burning. I think MMP needs to recheck that line. But each unit makes an individual DR to determine its own fate. You're checking against the CS number. A rider who must check for survival does not have to bail out. The shock stun DRM applicable to passengers, but if they happen to be broken, +1 DRM. And support weapon not possessed by surviving. Okay, so yeah, you roll to see if they survive, and I guess they're just eliminated if not. And if they do, they essentially exist under the vehicle as hazardous movement. Is what I'm understanding here.
All right, so we don't need the motion countering. We need to flip to a wreck. All right, and then so there's no CS, right? All right, so lowercase
yeah.
S5.
So
not a wreck, right?
It is not a burning wreck, correct? So the half squad rolls, and if they roll 5 or less, then they survive.
Yeah.
All right.
They are nucleized.
Okay, so that was 2 vehicles. I gotta. Okay. All right. And then next up, ATR. I'm gonna try and shoot the nearest AMR. I don't think there's any. You know what? I guess it doesn't matter. I'll shoot the guy in V1 instead, just because it's a slightly better vehicle in terms of motion. I guess he has 6 firepower, so 2 hit. Okay. ATRs. Do ATRs get criticals? I always forget.
That's a very good question.
Because I know it gets really weird when it's criticals on support weapons. Because MGs don't get it.
It is ordnance, or is it not? I don't know if that
critical hit is
anti-tank rifle. Anti-tank rifle.
Yeah, so if it's because it's an original 2 hit, the only other thing I could think of would be a light anti-tank 2 hit table, but it doesn't use its own. So it should be fine. But I'm going to check the ATR listing. If you wouldn't mind rolling for the sniper while I check the ATR here.
Sure.
HE equivalency, etc.
It didn't say, no critical hits or anything. Maybe it's in critical hit itself. We'll see it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. So ATR uses the C3 to hit and C7.31 AP to kill to resolve its hits. Use black to hit numbers unless it's captured. Maximum range 25. First personnel. Leadership usage. Oh, and then the Panzerfaust. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't say there's nothing. As far as I'm aware, it does get criticals.
It only says machine gun, including 50 cal and aircraft, two
Mm-hmm.
kill have no CH possibility. So it doesn't say anything about ATRs do not get it. So I think
So,
you get it.
so presumably they get it, which bumps the 5 to a 10. I rolled a 7, which would go up by at worst 2, but a hull hit, yeah, that's 1. So that'll also kill it. Crew survival
What?
chance though, because it's not a brew up.
Two. That's great.
2 what? Huh?
Crew survival 2.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't, which is strange to me because the AMRs, I feel like I need to look at a photo of an AMR 35 because I don't feel like those things should be. I guess. I, it always seems weird to me. Like even the early Panzers like are really hard for people to get out of. Which I guess I would like
I
to
will
see what the
roll
history
my
is on that.
sniper coming in.
Ah,
Yay!
boo.
Yay!
I mean,
Direction
I
50.
did take out 2 vehicles, so I can't complain.
Distance 4, direction 3. So
4-3.
one,
No.
2, 3.
Well, you've got 3 choices.
Indeed.
You can either
We will
do
go upstairs in V8.
upstairs in V8. Sounds bueno.
Oh! Fake me out. Faked me completely out.
Yep.
Head fake.
The entire point of those guys.
Total head fake, my friend. Okay. Nicely done. So your ATR blew a guy up on a critical hit.
Yeah.
Nice. Lost a half
I
track.
think honestly at this point I'm kind of just happy with however this scenario turns out. I've got enough this is enough success, you know. Um in the movement phase, I think my goal here is going to be I guess technically I can't remain in there. You know what? Yeah. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna declare from lower location V8 a dash into U7 via V7. Yeah, V7. So they will lose concealment, of course, but I don't think anybody's in a position to shoot them
Uh,
unless you want to turn.
yeah, I mean, I don't care how many times you half me if it's a -2 shot.
It'd be a minus. Well, it'd be -1 because there is orchards blocking just about
Oh,
everything,
right. And brush, yeah, yeah. So,
and then have twice because your motion. So
yeah, so it'd be a 1 flat at best.
1 up
Up,
1, depending on
yeah,
who shoots.
yeah. So I think the only guy who can do a 1 up 1 is this guy, but then he would have to turn his turret to see you.
Which would then be another +2 or +3,
Plus
depending.
2. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Never mind.
Okay. So it gets to U7. It's a dash. That's his only move. And then pretty much that's it. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna take the level 1 counter away. It does
Yeah,
not.
no
It's not gonna
problem.
matter for the, but it's just cleaner. Other than that, I think that's it for moves that I care to do. Just trying to think here. You know what? I lied slightly. So I'm going to shuffle these 3 guys essentially. So the concealed unit in W5 is going to assault move to X5, cost them 3 movement
Okay.
points. The stack in W6 goes to W5. I'm gonna make sure that's not concealed. And then the stack in W7 is going to assault move to W6. And then that will be it for movement, defensive fire phrase.
Okay. I guess we'll shoot a bunch of machine guns at your ATR guy. Well, no, we should take at least one shot at the brokies. So let's see. We got. Everybody has 4, basically. Okay. So everybody's
Oh,
halves. So
2.
everybody
Yeah.
has 2. Yeah, so can a 2.
2 up
2
5
up
in most cases.
5. Let's see. Is a 2 up 5 enough to DM?
No, because you would need
No, it is not.
you need
Okay.
yeah, critical, or you need to roll 2, and then I would still bring it to 7.
Yeah, yeah. So no. So 2 up 5. So what do we got? 2 up 3, 4. Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. So no shots. Advanced fire phase, I have none. There's not really much in terms of options I got. So we'll go to route phase. In the route phase, nobody has to move, so nothing happens. Advanced phase. In the advanced phase, I'm gonna keep my rotation going here, I think. So stack in X5 goes to Y5. The stack in W6. You know what? He might just be in a good enough spot. Yeah, he's gonna stay where he is. I'm not gonna move the guys in W5. Everybody else should be fine. Yeah, all right. So no CC. We go to French turn 2.
Turn 2. Okay. Rally phase. Rally phase. So nobody can see each other anymore.
There is weather to check.
Oh, yeah, with weather first.
Darn.
Oh. So we do want to try to deploy in O2.
Okay, I'm just gonna check the chart real quick just in case, because it might, in case you have to lose it anyways. I
Oh,
wanna.
for line of sight. Oh, yeah, that's a
Well,
good point.
because certain actions you just lose it. You know, it doesn't.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Sometimes you
Let me
just.
look before we deploy. Let's check that old factoid.
So.
Okay. Let's see. A
You
broken reduce, not
should be
assault
fine.
movement. Location, forced to detect obstacle, attack, blah 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 blah
No,
blah
you
blah
should
blah
be
blah.
fine, because unless I mean, if it's, yeah, LOS, but I should
Any
not
other
have
action
LOS.
is C, right?
Uh, it should
Deploy,
be.
recombine, or C. Yeah. So C, C,
No, you
in
should be good.
concealment,
Because the only thing you're
and
concerned about is the last part of that table, right? Because nobody's in LOS,
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so
so
it's
you should
only
be
F,
fine.
right?
Yeah, and F is just if you're broken,
Broken,
fail a
reduced,
morale check,
wounded,
etc.
fails a morale check. Okay, so yeah, so we can do it. Of course, we have to roll dice, which is the scary part. And never mind. Okay. I gotta admit, I have kind of like
They're
a
very
gift.
stern.
The gift. I'm saying it's a gift. Okay.
It's
Prep file. Your prep file. Movement phase.
I don't
Oh, you
necessarily
have
want to
you
give
have
it to you, but are you doing that right? Is that? Of course, it's
say
not.
again?
Are you doing that right? I'm trying to see if there's
Uh,
a play aid here real quick, because I don't want to have to go through the entire rulebook to try to see if I can find it again. But
what are we looking up?
for deploying, are you doing deploy correctly?
What did I rolled a 10, right?
Did you roll 10? Roll 9.
I rolled 9. Oh, all right. Never mind.
Is it
He
because it's
gets it.
leader modified, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Right now, my wife would be laughing.
I feel like to be fair, you do have a history of rolling tens, whether it's double five or six
Yeah.
four. That is
I'm
very
I'm
consistent.
so used to rolling tens. I see my 5-4 was next to your 6-1, and my brain read that as a 10. I don't know how that happened.
The six and the four, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It just assumed that I rolled another 10 because, normal. Okay, what do we want to do about all this stuff here? Well, we want to go shoot everybody that's not concealed. That's what we want to do.
What? Hold on. So that's your
Yeah,
rally
I know
phase?
that's my rally phase. You
Okay,
might have something to
I'm
do.
declaring I will attempt to rally and I will get my half squad back.
Ooh, that's all I could say about that.
Yeah,
But it
I
does
want.
reveal a leader who
That's
we will
true. That
now
is true.
park machine guns next to because that's what you do. Okay. All right. So what? I lost one of my 12-7s. Boy, you didn't even screw that up and accidentally shoot at the wrong tank.
Well, to be fair, I was considering the closer one. I just thought like, oh, well, it's six
Yeah,
firepower. I
yeah,
might as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I've been conditioned from rooting to like, oh, the French tanks just have like 4 armor for sure, so I'm probably not gonna get by.
Gotcha. All right. So, all right. So we have to platoon up. So how do we want to do this? And they have to be adjacent. All right. So, this guy and this guy are a platoon, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you want to do a
Nope.
3 vehicle platoon at this point, but
Yeah, we might have to, but we'll see what happens. All right. So, two,
okay. So movement phase, they're in motion. They move for 2. It'd be 3 for.
three, three, because of that cat.
Sure, you're there for 3.
Let's see. Three. Uh, four.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I brought your water along for the ride.
Booty war prize there.
Yeah. So with those for the moment.
No, you can take them out. That's fine. We know they're moving, so.
6.
Wouldn't it be 5?
I thought it was 3.
Did you?
4, oh yeah, 4, 5.
Okay. Again, this is why I like using it. I repurpose
I
CVP counters.
I need those. Yeah. So 5, 6.
There for 6.
Yep. 7.
Sure.
Stop 8.
Okay.
Stop 18, I should say. Gotta use them all.
Sure.
Okay. Next group will be. We'll do this guy, this guy. Does that sound like fun?
Can I ask one small favor from you for a real quick sec?
Sure.
Could you possibly roll a 2 dice roll for this guy?
Or which guy?
The half track or whatever it is in the bottom middle in Q6.
Q6.
Yeah. Okay. And then could you do it for actually yeah, could you do it for all your guys cuz they're red numbers and you didn't roll for engine start.
Oh. Okay.
All right, he's good and then the back guy or whatever. All right. Cool.
Oh, half track's like red starting. All
Yeah,
right.
because
You
I
have
was because I was thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna be so like I don't I'm like, oh man, if these guys move, you know, I they don't have the normal French penalty of having to roll for engine, so they're kind of stuck there. I'm trying to think of ways to
mm,
frustrate those vehicles. So, anyways,
all
yeah, you're good now. Sorry.
right. So everybody's in motion. So one,
Sure.
three.
Armored car brush is 4, so
Oh,
5 total.
uh, five,
Yeah.
10. Well, yeah, 10 for the
Uh,
armored car.
9, because it's plus 4 for brush.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did you just say? Five. All right.
Well, because
Um,
you turn for 1, and
oh,
then
I
you.
got you.
Yeah, yeah,
Total
yeah.
of five.
Come on, we're not. We're.
I gave it 13.
Yeah, I can't believe you're doubting my count, my math here.
Your math is fine.
Thank you. You're there for 13.
Uh, 1828 stop.
Uh, yeah. So you're there for 16, and you pay the 18. Sure. Cool.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, that's interesting. On the stop, do I want to? You know what? No, because you're still a moving target. I will. You're good.
Okay. On moving target. All right. Next batch. And these are armored cars. So what's worse, plowed fields or brush? We need to look
Grain
at
is 4, brush is 4, and open ground is 3.
443.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I guess technically orchard is 3 as well, but I don't think you're concerned about that for now. It's the same as open ground, so it doesn't matter.
Got open ground is 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So uh, 1,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Sounds good.
8,
Yep.
12,
Mm-hmm.
16,
Mm-hmm.
17,
19, because he's still
19.
that
Sorry.
guy.
Yeah. 19.
Mm-hmm.
20 delay on my right.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
28 stop.
Ooh, move there, 28 stop. Yeah, because 23, open ground, 26, even if it was 27. Sure. I forget if I check this line of sight, so I will do it nonetheless. I will call it because it's more fun that way. And I'm gonna need the acquisition if it works. So vehicle in Z9 is going to turn turret twice and try to shoot at U6. It's not going to hit no matter what, but that is a clean line of sight.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay. I didn't
uh,
think you had that.
trust me, I am just as shocked as you are.
That's kind of bad,
So
but that's okay.
first fire.
Okay. So that's those guys.
Sounds good.
All right. Excuse me. Manipulating the stackage. CX. 1.
Sure. Okay.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Yep.
6.
He'll get revealed when he gets there. So there for 6 as a half squad. Yeah, that is actually a tricky decision. I do have that guy. It's not really worth it. That's got that. Oh, yeah, sure. You know what? I will declare a shot from V9 against them. So reveal. Range is like, yeah, it's just 6. So +1 for hedge, +1 for orchard, -1 for non-assault movement. So it's a +1 on 7. Cowers, so I can't imagine. 9 on 6 doesn't do anything. And I will have 7 goes down to this 4. So there's 1 residual.
Next guy. 1.
Sure.
3.
He'll get revealed regardless. What are they looking at? Another half squad? Yeah, I'm gonna just to see if I can make you get some errors here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a shame. All right, I'll do it anyways. So I'm gonna declare a shot from W6. It is where my MMG is. That is, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Would I just get the 1, or am I getting both? Because technically, I have to get. Oh, it just says 1. All right, cool. So I will take the 1 hindrance from the orchard. For whatever reason, that doesn't feel right, but I will take the 1 hindrance from the orchard. So it's the same thing as before. It's a +1 shot, except it is 7 firepower. So same as before. I don't cower. 9 on 7 is probably it's Pintash check because he's not concealed. I don't have rate of fire, and it'll get halved to 3.5. Goes down to 2, or sorry, I think it's still a 1. Yeah, it should still be a 1 for residual. So that, and this guy's marked. There you go.
Okay. So let's see. So that was the MMB from there to there, you said. Okay. Salt move.
That's coming. Yeah, hold on. I'm just trying to check something. Why is that? And if I do no. So why is that? I'm not understanding why that's calculating it that way. Sorry, I'm trying to understand if that is correct. No, I think that was wrong. Unpin your guy, because I don't know if there's some weird interaction with these 2 orchards and the vehicle being there, because the vehicle sometimes will say like the vehicle counts as a hindrance, but I believe I should count both orchards, the V4 and U5. And I don't know why the game's saying 1. So as a result, it wouldn't be in effect. I would still get the residual, but your guy's not pinned. I don't want to start taking movement away from you like that. I'm trying to see if there's any other area on the map that can reproduce it, but I don't see anything yet. So, anyways, sorry. Proceed with your movement with that guy.
Oh, okay. So he was not pinned.
Yeah. Just don't pin him, and yeah, we're good.
Got it. All right.
So in case you want to keep
4.
moving. 4. Is he there? Because he started in P1? Oh, why am I thinking? I think it's because the whole.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry. There's a hedge there.
Yeah, sorry, because the whole stack in P1 has me confused. I wasn't sure.
No, no. Yeah, this is. I'll put them back because they.
Okay, yeah. We'll just
Advancing.
we'll just
Change it. Yeah.
unmove mark him. Cool. Yeah. So he's there for 5. I got no shots.
Okay. And 6.
Sure, you're there for 6.
Okay. This guy here, Q3, O3, sorry.
Sure.
1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Sure.
3.
Okay.
Let's see. Do it here. I'm gonna see this. Just 1,
Mm-hmm.
3.
Okay, well that is too juicy to not shoot at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna reveal the squad that was concealed in W5. He'll combine with the half squad. They will both shoot. It'll be a 5 up 1 overall because of orchard, hedge, and non-assault movement. Nothing, but follows the same hold. Everything else. So there's 1 residual.
Okay. One,
Sure.
2,
You're there.
3.
Revealed, but other than that, it should be fine. 4, 5, 8. I wonder if I have. I'm gonna try a shot from U7. Hopefully, it's only 1 orchard. Only 1. So up 2, down 1 on 4. So up 1, nothing. But will be. Should be 1. 4, half to 2. Yeah, reduce to 1.
Let's see. 4.
Late CX. I got nothing I can do on him. He's good.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here. 1, 2.
Sure.
Number 203, if it was not apparent. 3.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
We're done. These guys.
Mm-hmm.
2,
Sure.
4,
Okay.
5.
Sounds good.
Down in J8,
Mm-hmm.
embark.
Sounds good. So what is that?
Using 1/4 of its move, so he's got.
So the fractions rounded up, so it'd be 3, so
Yeah,
4.
so he's got 10 left.
Yep.
Roll to start.
You're good.
Start 1. 2.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it keep doing that to me? Can I just, if I just select the vehicle, will I move the stack?
No,
No.
unfortunately.
All right, so it's just going to be a new. So all right,
At
start
worst, like
1.
we know they're yeah, there's not a.
All right, turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hold on.
All right.
You'd loaded for 4,
3,
start 5, turn 6,
6,
and then if you're
8,
using
9,
road rate, right, 6
6
and a
and a
half,
half,
7.
7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10.5, 11.5, 12.5, 13.5, 14 motion.
Okay.
Okay. This guy sitting on the acquisition counter. No good. He's in motion, so he does not have to start.
Correct.
So, 4. Oh, no, he's a half track. 1.
Sure. Act follows. Act follows.
That's true. All right. 2,
Okay.
3,
Sorry, I'm just gonna reset that. So 3, sure.
4.
On 4, I will attempt the shot. I do have to turn, but I don't know what the line of sight is because that's why I'm not tracking it right now. So turn, 2 hits. You're there. Okay, so in motion, size, button up, all that stuff. So we're counting 1 for the vehicle in K8, plus 2 for motion, plus 4 total for small, plus 5 for button up, 11, minus 2 for AC, 9. Range is, I don't think range will matter at that point. 7. I think a 9 is needed anyways.
And you did change arc, right?
I did, sorry, correct. And I'm pretty sure that'd be at least a +2 because my turrets.
You're square, you're not round, right?
Yeah, I can't imagine. Cause yeah, is that? I wish I knew turret speeds more faithfully. I'm gonna go see if I should have that counter info. There we go. Sorry, let me see if I can find this. Does it say? So add blah blah. Why does it not? Okay.
It's right at the beginning of. It's like D1
So
vehicle counters, right?
yeah, D1.321 probably. I'm just looking at I got a thing to points out all the.
So you are slow turrets.
Is it slow
If you're
turret
just
for
you're
thin?
not heavy square, right? You're a thin square.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's round, thin square, heavy square with no corners. And then no square. Right, so ST type, large but thin white square on the counter.
Sorry. D. Where the heck is my D? D132. Yeah. Okay. So it has to be right. Okay. Cool. So yeah. Then B +2. So I'd be 1. Might be 2 off. Okay.
All right. And we are at
3, I believe.
3.
If
Right?
half tracks don't spend extra for open ground, which they do not, then you are at 3.
4.
Ooh. I mean, there's not much of a reason not to attempt it, so I will attempt the intensive fire.
Some reason.
Because I'm given the option here, so I won't get it for sure,
Right.
but I think yeah, it's still clean, but there's no way I'm getting it because it'd be the same. Well, I don't have the modifier for turning the turret, but
You do get it because you're still in the same phase, right? You still get case A.
I thought you lost after first shot because your turret is turned. I don't think it
I think
matters for.
subsequent shots in the same phase, I think, are still suffering.
Uh, I don't think it'll hit anyways, because there's so I guess it's range 6 now. Shit. Okay. So button up hindrance 2, moving is 4,
Right? 2 hit
size is
cross,
5,
covered arc,
so it goes
changing
up to
speed.
12. Yeah. So if I don't get the covered arc, it's a hit. If I do get the covered arc change, it is not.
So 2 hit case A. 2 hit case A. 2 hit case A. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Case A. Case A. Move it.
I like how it obviously doesn't point it out in the rules.
Yeah.
It's not just like oh yeah, no, it's what
Case A. All
happens.
right. Firing outside is basically a common type of ordnance, number of hex bytes, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Getting that fire phase. The first hex bind adjustment +1 for each. Right. Okay. All guns use case A for a shot in that phase. Yada yada yada. Oh no, you're 5.12.
5.12. I was definitely.
C 5.12. If a
Oh,
gun makes a CA
C.
change and fires with a case A DRM and then fires again in the same phase, the case A DRM will not apply unless it changes covered arc again. Oh, it's the machine gun thing, right? That you can't get rid of case A. As
the
usual, I
mach-
half remember.
the
I probably
machine
remember
gun thing. What? Sorry, what the machine gun thing?
if you shoot your machine guns and change your covered arc and then shoot your main armament, you're still case A.
Oh, is that because the right, because it's not taking a second shot from the MGs or whatever. It's not the same
Right.
gun, right? Okay, so then that would be a hit because I don't get the positive. So again, it's a +5 overall. 2 motion. Button up is 3. Hindrance is 4. Size is 5, and then down 2 for acquisition. So it's right on the 10, and then yeah. Shoot. No, it's same as before. So crew survival roll or the passenger survival roll, and it's just a wreck, no burning.
I think wasn't Crew Survival 2 on this, or was this the one that was
5.
5? This one
Yeah.
was 5. Okay.
So they survive, and I think they just go through. I don't think you do bailing out. I think, like I said before, I think you might get placed just under hazardous movement. I'm gonna double check, but I would be shocked if it was the case because I feel like losing your vehicle and doing casual crew survival should already be the bailout portion.
So PRC.
Because bailing out is a rider. You're not a rider, you're a passenger. So bailing out shouldn't apply here.
Right, so transporting personnel, passengers. Passengers, la 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 la. Okay. Attacks. No, target splatters. Then, okay.
Yeah, I think it's still D6.9.
So further than destruction of the AFB. Okay, so bailing out is when it doesn't get blown up. Okay, so what happens when it does get blown up?
So you do. So the thing is um, if you are a passenger, you're not a rider, right? So
Right.
passengers do crew survival. Riders would bail out typically, but if a rider rolls to for survival, they do not make a roll for bailout.
Okay. So they don't have to do both. I got it.
Yeah, because at that point, you're already if they don't survive the crew survival, they just die and they're already punished, right? Like it's not a morale check; it's just straight up dead or not. So,
Right. But I
so
think that ends their movement phase, though, right? They're
my
just done.
my understanding is it would be. It's not super clear, which is unfortunate because essentially D6.9 says refer to 5.6, but 5.6 is just for the vehicle crew. It says the vehicle crew is placed beneath the wreck, expending all remaining movement factors, and is subject to the effects of hazardous movement versus all subsequent attacks, etc.
During that phase, right?
Yeah,
Got it.
surviving
Yeah.
PRC are not subject to any collateral attacks, so you can't just get freely attacked by the shot that blew up the vehicle. Um, yeah,
Gotcha.
so
Just
and
goes
and
under the
that's
wreck and he's done. Yep.
and that's what's
And he's
confusing.
under Hasbro for the rest of the movement phase.
So that's what's confusing. Is it says the vehicle crew is placed beneath the wreck and is subject to hazardous movement. Surviving PRC, it does not state that. So do you refer to vehicle crew in both cases? Like it makes sense that because they're bailing out, like they're trying to survive, that they would lose their movement factors. I don't know if specifically they are hazardous movement. I'm not planning on shooting them anyways, but I just don't know what the logistics are of
Right
that.
on.
Because if you look at D5.6, like it doesn't say vehicle crew and slash or passengers riders crew are placed under hazardous movement. It just says vehicle crew counter is placed under the wreck. But it should be the same thing for the passengers. The passengers, as they bail out, should also get the benefits of the wreck, so they should be placed underneath it. So I don't know necessarily if it's like it could be cleaned up in terms of writing or
Yeah, let's see. So, right, because it doesn't. What is it? So, like, riders, target status, riders are always vulnerable. That's riders.
like unless it says it here in
Not an armored
passengers.
half track, so it's not there.
Passengers may remain in their vehicle even while broken and may route beneath the stop vehicle unless the inherent crew is eliminated, abandoned vehicle, in which case broken passenger must route beneath the vehicle. Otherwise, a broken passenger. It's not. We're not talking about broken. Yeah, I don't see where
Oh, wait, how
specifically.
about 6.9? The effects of crew survival also apply to any passenger rider of a vehicle destroyed by other than close combat or burning.
Yep.
Each unit makes an individual DR to determine its own fate, right? We did that.
Yep.
They check for survival, they don't bail out. Doesn't apply to passengers. They're not broken. So
And
5.6 applies. So I guess they do the same thing. They hazardous movement and under the wreck.
yeah, I guess because of it says the effect of cruise survival. So yeah, their hazardous movement under the wreck. I don't plan on shooting them, so if you don't want to put the hazardous movement, don't bother. It's
Okay,
just
yeah.
I guess the only thing with hazardous movement is you.
It's -2 flat
Yeah,
always.
but there's
Yeah.
no restriction on like advance or anything, right? You still get to advance.
Yeah, yeah. It's just your
Right. It's not T. It's
more,
not. It's not the
most
equivalent of
things
TI.
that cost hazardous movement and your movement phase, but they don't pin you, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's not. It's not like TI. Okay. That's all. That's all I wanted to just double check with.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give me 1 sec. Be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. No worries. Oh, it didn't break. Sweet.
Sorry about that. I meant to hit mute for a moment, and I hit disconnect.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Same effect, really. Same effect.
Memorable, you're saying? Okay, fine. All right. So the half track flank attack's not going so great.
Yeah, I'm counting my. Honestly, I'm more lucky than anything else because I had to turn turrets and get a good couple shots in there. So.
Yeah. All right. This guy still hasn't moved.
Hmm.
Okay. And he's not gonna bring the little guy with him, so that's okay. One,
Sure.
two,
Okay.
4.
Let me check here. Do you get anything
Yeah, I
for
might be making stuff up as I go along again. Half track. Okay.
hedge? Hedge is 2 cost of terrain and bog.
Oh, it's a bog check.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, I did
Yeah.
it.
Well, I
I
mean,
did
if you
it.
want, oh,
Okay,
well,
he's bog.
I was gonna say if you want to take it back, but if you're
Yeah,
adamant on
it's
it,
you gotta punish yourself when you do something stupid. Keep on. Okay, fantastic. He's done. That's movement.
do you still get to unload if you bog?
Uh,
Because you're not at, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine.
all right.
Fine.
Uh,
Fine.
okay. So that's it for movement. Defensive fire phase, pretty much everybody shot, but I am going to have my ATR now shoot at the armored car in V4. Um, this was the entire reason I waited, is because you don't get the bonuses for hindrance or anything. If I had blown him up in the movement phase, then there would have been more hindrance against shots there. So, anyways, uh, that is a hit. Side on turret, so it's 2. That'll not be a kill. So he's done. Um, I'm feeling lucky here, so I'm going to. This is flipped. That should be intensive, but whatever. I am going to try an intensive with Z9 since he can see the other guy. You're kidding me.
I don't. couldn't you non-intensive if you had a first fire marker?
No, it's final.
Oh, final. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, let's double check because it is. It'll
No, that's fine.
probably.
We just looked at it. You'd think I'd remember this.
Well, I mean, that's why I wanna. That's why I wanna double check because if you're not
See?
sure and I was relying on you, then I don't wanna.
Oh my God, you're relying on me.
Yeah,
Can't
look.
be.
What do you mean can't
Five,
be?
six.
Yeah, marked with a final or intensive fire, but
Final.
otherwise you can still
That
do
was
it.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so they were in motion the turn, so plus two for intensive, plus one for button up. 5 brings it to a 9. It'd be a hit no matter what. To kill, 10. That shouldn't be anything. What's my size on this? The 20L. I did not get multiple hit. I'm pretty sure I do not roll for 20 or for anything here. No. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you need doubles for that. Yeah.
yeah, so he's intensive. Can't do anything else.
20 L's a 6. Okay, it's not that scary. It's just
Yeah,
that it's
yeah. Which I think is one of the reasons why the Germans need that balance, because if they don't, without the balance, they're stuck with a CMG vehicle. I think. No. Oh,
oh
sorry. It's not. It's they have better armor on their. Yeah, that's what it is. They're not stuck with CMG. I'm thinking of the reinforcement. Oh, that.
gotcha. Okay.
All right. Is there any other shots I want to do? Technically, yes. Do I trust in the heart of math? I'm going to try my luck. I'm going to declare to hit from Y5. It is my
Okay.
remaining LMG. I will do it against W4, specifically because he's got the better weapon. It is a hit. +2 for having moved, +1 for small, +1 for orchard. 10 exactly. No. And that, I believe, will be it for my shots. Advanced fire phase.
Okay. All right, I'll start at the top, see if I can roll snakes anywhere. So this guy will be a 4 up 2. It's gonna be a lot of 4 up 2s.
2 up 2. Because doubled, then quartered. Because his advanced fire phase.
All right, he's not in motion.
Don't you still get the penalties if you in the advance?
He's halved for because he moved and doubled for close range, right? Does
I
he
thought you
double
got.
that?
I thought you still got the penalties for. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I do know for a fact I always get that wrong. Is there a chart that explains this?
Probably somewhere.
Well, I don't know if it's an official play 8 or not. That's the big issue. At worst, roll it, and I'll see if I can find anything about it.
Yeah,
But
it's got to be something super disgustingly low.
I don't think
Okay,
that's technically the case.
broke the
Okay,
machine.
well,
Well, we may be cruising towards another.
I was gonna say
short
our prediction earlier is feels like it's coming true for no
moving
particular
towards a good
reason.
game. Next guy, same shot, depending on what happens. I don't want to say
Okay,
same shot.
well, you rolled. See, you rolled other and not IFT. That's the problem.
Did I roll other?
It's fine. It's fine. Don't re-roll. Um.
So now it matters if it's 3 on the 1 or 3 on the 2 or 3 on the 4.
Well,
Does
it's plus
does it?
2, but it's 5 on 2 or 5 on 4.
Right, so it's 5 on 2, so it's a normal or a 1, so it does matter. You could just roll it.
So are you considered non-stopped? I don't believe so.
If stopped or non-stopped is a movement phase condition, right? I'm trying to remember Neil's primer, which was really good.
D 2.42. And it bugs me because I know that primer has been out for a while, and I just there's something about it that feels like I can't parse it. But I think it was D 2.92 was the rule reference. Do 2.42. My bad. And obviously, clicking on the link in the PDF does not bring you to it.
2.42 is motion stepless.
DD 2.42, firing consequences. A motion nonstop vehicle must add motion, blah, 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 when firing ordnance. All others is halved. So when do you stop being... When are you stopped versus non-stopped? That's the thing.
Yeah, I think non-stop is when you've expended a start movement point and have not changed location yet. I think that's it. I don't remember. Too many rolls.
Yeah, at some point you think we'd get it, but let's see if I can go to the index and see non-stopped.
Yeah, a vehicle during its movement
During its movement phase, okay.
that has not expended a stop movement point. C.8. So I am
Interesting.
not non-stopped.
Interesting way to have it defined. Okay, and then motion. Obviously, yeah, while in motion, you're not in motion. Okay, cool. Yep. So then it's 5-on-4, which is a one check, and I will fail it. I've been failing all my morale checks today, which has not been a lot, but
And I keep forgetting to place my vehicles in such a way that you can't route. Did it again. Oh no, platoon movement. At least there's a reason for my stupidity this time. Right? Okay, next guy. Take the same shot.
no, that was him.
Oh, first guy missed.
Yeah, because he broke his.
Oh, he broke his machine gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he? I think he might have missed. Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, yes.
So how about I do this so I don't do that again? All right. So this guy will have 6 up 3 here.
Sure.
Is that about right?
Should be.
Come on. And then 4 up 3.
Yeah, because that other machine gun is only if he's unbuttoned?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it had some weird thing on it.
Yeah, because I know, I forget if it's like if you can or can't shoot it if it's button up. There's a thing about it.
Right. If present, the anti-aircraft machine gun may fire only at targets that lie within the turret covered arc. So it's like another coax, but you have to be CE to shoot it.
Okay.
All right. So with this guy, another 4 up 2.
8-on-4.
Last guy. Who else has a shot or might have a shot? This guy. Nothing. This guy. Nothing with BCX. This guy. Nothing. Machine gun cat. What do you got, machine gun cat?
3 firepower, up 4. Or 3, depending on who you shoot.
Up 3 against him, I guess?
4 because of the orchard in B4.
Ah, that's an orchard.
Yeah.
So that would be 3 up 4. Sniper bait? Sniper bait. Never mind.
Rats.
Alright, that's it for advancing.
Okay. Routes. I have a route to do. Yeah, I mean, do I want to... That is a surprisingly tough decision. I'm going to route them to AA4. Go to Z3 first, continue to AA4.
Got it. Okay.
Man, yeah, I guess. I'm just trying to think. That might not actually. I'm trying to in desperation. If he rallies, can I shoot W4? I think he might be able to, but.
Okay. Got it. I like the way your mind is working.
Because otherwise, I take him to. You know what? I'll just take him to BB4. Yeah, I'll just do BB4. There. Final decision. Advanced phase.
Advances. Okay. Advance phase. It says advance phase.
Oops.
Off me, vehicle.
Oh, I do get to track that.
One. In a disgusting sort of way.
Yeah, I have words about that for sure.
Okay, that's it for advances, sir.
Sounds good.
Oh wait, I have a guy that didn't move. What are you gonna do? What is this little guy doing? What are you doing there in the first place? Like, why did you go there? Oh right, he was just trying to draw shots.
That's rather rude. I'm just gonna put that out.
Should probably go there. Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Sounds good. No CC. We go to German turn 2. Weather, no change. Rallies, I've got my self rally. Didn't get it.
I got no rallies. You just blow stuff up. Makes it easy.
Technically, you do have a rally phase action. Not sure I should be helping out, but
I do have a rally phase action. I don't have any rallies. I do have a busted gun, don't I?
and if you break it, it's auto recall.
Yeah. Didn't break it. Didn't fix it. Nothing burger.
Even Stevens, as they say. Prep fire phase. Well, I mean, there's not too many infantry guys to shoot, so I'll take my chances here. I'll start with tank and Z9 against the armored car in U6. It's definitely going to be a hit, and rate. First shot is a nothing, but the rate I will be happy for. Second shot, also a hit, no rate. Okay, well, burning wreck instead. Okay, well.
There's a burn on here somewhere, isn't there?
No, they don't. I know there's a counter, but the counter is third party, I believe. So you always have to just burn it. You have to blaze it. I don't. I need to check where that exists too, because I know there's a burning wreck counter, and it looks really nice, considering the result, anyways. But I don't think there's a dedicated one. Unless it's in the third-party counters, and I can't be bothered to check right now. Okay, so that guy's blown up. Yeah, at this point, I'm just trying my chances here. LMG and Y5 against... Nah, I have to try against W4. It's a hit. It's just a +2. Oh, my God. Turret, so it's just the one because it's front. ATR is a 5. Range will be a +1, so it's equal. Shock.
Where are we shooting an ATR from?
Or sorry, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking ATR. LMG.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, brain fart there. Which will change the result because LMG. Yeah, only a 4. It'll increase, so I'm off by 1. Did not get rates. Do I want to shoot the infantry? I kind of do. But the only option is a +5, so I'm not going to bother. So that guy's prepped. Medium machine gun, we'll try, shoot V4. Why not? Hit and rate. No effect. Second shot. Break. Okay. Does he want to shoot at anybody?
Impersonating me now.
Look, I've had it way too good so far. I need something to even out the combat here. What do I want to do with that guy? That might. I'm gonna try the four. One, two, three, four, five. It might be a 4 up 2. I don't know what the what it will be necessarily, but um, I should get the. I don't know why it says hindrance one now.
Yeah, it should be two, right? Because brush is inherent terrain, right?
Brush is not, but it's the vehicle in V4 that should add one. So I don't. I think those two hexes are bugged because specifically that's been
Yeah,
an issue.
yeah, because
Um,
this is a so that's a hindrance for the orchard,
yeah,
right?
and then one for vehicle.
Vehicle
Um,
and the brush, right?
no, I don't. I don't touch. I'm on the hex spine. Like I
Oh, okay.
or not hex spine, but I don't touch it. Or sorry, I'm calculating from the wrong location. I'm a dork. That is. Oh, that's close. That it doesn't matter. I don't know if that technically touches. It depends on your thickness of line, but it wouldn't matter anyways because it's on 4. I'm already at 8, so
Oh, I got
it'll be a miss. So it doesn't calculate. It doesn't matter at this point.
you.
So that guy is prepped. I don't really have. Yeah, I guess those guys don't have to worry about it. It'd still be an up 3. I don't really have any other shots. Yeah, I'm gonna try shooting the same target from W5.
Okay.
Still, yeah, it's up 3. No, I can't imagine that will be anything. Um,
Hasn't shot. Oh, you're 7-0, and his friend haven't shot.
yeah, I'm going to try my luck against the
Then light your building on fire.
I don't. If you were in the orchard hex, I'd be worried about it spreading, but I don't have to. I do not have to at this point. Um,
All right.
there's one hindrance for the vehicle, plus 1 for the. Doesn't matter. All right, cool. So that's done and dusted for now. Um, you know what? I'm gonna try it as well. LMG from V9 to vehicle. It's straight down the hex spine. So there's a plus 1 for orchard, but that should be it for 2 hit. It is a hit. No effect.
It is.
Hmm?
It is a hit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I do have rate, so I will try a second shot. I won't.
Let's
Uh.
double check machine gun versus AFV. I don't think you get rate.
Oh, you don't? You sure?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I was always certain you got it, but if I think the reason why I'm convinced is because I know you can't take shots if you're halved for any reason, but if you have
Isn't there a note that it's like, the rate of fire of the machine gun is, assumed as part of the two kill number or
maybe
something like that? There's some kind of note somewhere.
C points, a gun normally. Uh, so, however, a number encased in a square on the counter indicates a multiple rate of fire equal to the number, thus conceivably allowing it and certain ordnance support weapons such as light mortars and some ATR, as well as MG, making 2 hit dice rolls to fire many times during the player turn. So I do believe you do get it. C 2.24.
2.24.
Yeah, it's 5 lines down. Technically second sentence, but whatever. Um,
What's it? C7.22 machine gun versus
C7.22.
AFV.
I mean, what else is are you doing with an MG if not shooting,
Yeah.
attempting multiple rate of fire on against vehicle?
Da, 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 da. Why am I in the wrong place? Keep going while I read.
Okay.
I don't want to slow us down.
Yeah, no worries. Well, actually, it kind of depends on whether or not it's a. If I do get rate, I will shoot a second time. Well,
Yeah, yeah, no,
I
I'm saying resolve the shot
okay.
while I'm around. Yeah.
So the second shot is a 9. It will hit, no rate, and no effect. Right.
Okay.
As for his shooting the squad itself, I will take a 2-up 2 shot. No. All right, cool. That's it for prep. I will go to movement phase.
Yuki Duki.
In the movement phase, I will start my vehicle for 1 and turn turret for free. So that will eliminate his acquisition. Provided I don't think anybody can shoot him, but just in case. I will then go out of the woods into I-10 on board 19 for 2 total.
Okay.
Turn him for 3.
Yep.
Turn him for 4.
Yep.
5. And then, what is that? 7, because doubled.
You bypass 7. Yep.
Yeah. And then turn bypass the second time for 9.
Well, so turn doubled, so that's 7 to 9 for the turn, and then 11 for the bypass move.
Oh, I thought the okay. I thought it was just you just paid the increase, like a 1 increase for the turn.
No, that's a pain in the ass. You have to pay for change the hex spine and then the move.
Because then that makes a lot of these very expensive to go through, and would have changed a
Yes.
couple changes a couple scenarios that I know. Anyways, I'm there for or I did my second bypass for 11 total. I get into the plowed field for 12, 13, 14, stop 15.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it makes yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to think if that makes the most sense and all that, but I'm just gonna live with it. So there for 15, stopped. What else do I got? Nothing. The defensive. Everybody else is shot.
All right. Defensive fire, you say. All right, I'll start at the bottom because I always start at the top. Maybe I can change things. Armored car, 2 you guys have prep fired and used 7.
Sure.
Smells like a 12-up 3. 8-up 3, sorry. I'll just cheat as much as possible.
Up 3. It's up 2.
Up 2?
Yeah.
A
so
wooden building.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So 1
that's
check.
exciting. 1 check.
Okay. Well, I just I have not passed a single morale check at this point. That's great.
Oh, you just blew up your leader. Nicely done. Oh no, blew up your squad. Okay, I thought you blew up the leader.
I don't know how I'm not passing a single morale check. That's annoying. All right.
What do we break, casualty reduce, and heal on that guy all in 1 shot?
Yep.
Nice. All right, so that's final for that guy. You blew up his partner. Thanks, pal.
Yeah, but I didn't blow up with the infantry. I kind of want the infantry to do something.
Yeah. All right, this armored car at these guys, 8-up 3. That's a stone building, right?
Yeah. All right.
Normal.
Leader's fine. Half squad breaks. Full squad breaks. All right, cool. I have not survived a single. I'm gonna lose because I didn't roll below a 7 on a morale check on a squad.
I mean, that's just pretty
unbelievable.
Freaking. That is pretty freaking awful, man.
Yeah, it's how
All
I'm
right,
gonna lose because of that. That's crazy.
12-up 3. Or should he take a 6 up 4? Now he'll take the 12 up 3. All right.
All right,
Kick them when they're down. Something like that.
a 6 on 12, 2 morale check, leader, break, done, and reduced. All right, cool.
Okay.
That's
Exciting.
ridiculous.
That is a pretty epically snot-filled series of rolls for you. What do we got here? We got a 4, a 4 up 2. The way you roll the morale checks, I should take the shot, right? Is that 8 on the 4? Miss. No target there. And no machine gun. Oh, yeah, that matters. What do we got? He got no shots. Worth a damn with CX. He got no shots. Worth a damn with CX. This guy, you did pot shot at me with your machine gun squad. But shooting back seems like a waste of time with a +4. For big stacks, do they have any juicy targets? Nobody that's not already broken, so I guess he could try a shot there, but that could end up with a +5, which is pretty gross. What's the range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's not worth it. Not worth it. I think that is it, my friend.
Sounds good. Advanced fire phase. I will try to have the tank that is stopped shoot at your half track in G7. That's probably a hit.
Probably a hit. I mean, you're
Because he is stopped. So it's +4, I believe.
+4. We're not a small target, I don't. Oh, we are. So +5. But no
So
hindrances or anything else, right?
+6 overall because I'm button up. So that'll, by the skin of my teeth, I will hit.
So it's unarmored vehicle line with
No,
a
it'd be a 7. 2 kill change is +1 only, so no effect. I will get acquisition.
Get Ack, and I'm gonna have to survive the shot. So.
And that's it for advanced fire phase because I got nothing else. So route phase. In the route phase, W5 is going to. I guess I'll just route back. It's not worth stacking. Can I do that? I can see 3, 3. Okay, yeah. So I'm not getting any closer to this guy, and they can't see anybody here. So they will route to W6 and then continue to W7. As for U7, they have to move, and low crawling would be pure insanity at this point. So I've only got 2 options. I'm gonna just route them to W7. They'll take interdiction, and they will. They're both dead, I think.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure they check on half squad, not the leader, and it's 1 roll. So cool. Can't roll below a fucking 7. That's great. I rolled once under a 7 this entire game on morale checks. On 11.
Been unbelievably bad.
I
3.55.
I wish I could say that was abnormal, but I know for a fact that's how I lose games. Is just like I can't.
4 9s, an 11, and a 12 is pretty awful.
My only green number is to hit. Like, and granted, don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for it, but
yeah, I mean, you're hammering the crap out of my armored cars and my tanks, but
well,
it's the infantry.
The half tracks, whatever. Half tracks don't matter. I've only killed 2 vehicles, so 2 out of 8.
Right.
It's kind of.
Where? What was your deployment
7?
zone? T or U or V?
V.
Right?
So you don't get many opportunities to prevent French movement. So Anyways, that's it for routes, advances. I mean, at this rate, I don't really have much I can do or go to, so I think you kind of just have to. The only thing, LMG, squad and LMG from V9 goes to V8.
Makes sense.
That's pretty much it. No CC, French turn 3.
French turn 3. Okay, wind change for starters. Wasted a perfectly good 4.
I mean, it's sniper shots. I don't know if I would.
Yeah, might not be.
Might
Might
not.
not be
Yeah, yeah.
perfectly. That's right.
You do.
Just a regular.
He is near a lot of GC stacks, so maybe maybe it's
That
good
is
to.
true. That is very true. Okay, what else? I don't have any rallies. I do have a busted gun in Y2.
Yep.
I have an unbusted
Okay,
gun.
well, that's not going well for me. Could it be any more lopsided at this point? I will attempt a rally. I will not get it. I will attempt to repair. I will not. I will get the MMG. Okay. That's all I can.
Good.
That's all I can do for rally phase. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I will gladly take an MMG, but I think that's
Yeah,
kind of the
I think so.
outside of if I hadn't repaired it, that probably would have been game, to be honest.
It wouldn't have been good, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do we got? Prep fire. Prep fire. Do we want to do any prep firing? I would have to say no. Have to say no. We just want to move. Our movement phase. So here's where platoon movement raises its ugly head. Because you killed him, he's not in a platoon.
Correct.
He has to make a task check to move. He fails. French.
I also hate the radio requirements. Then just think, we'll get to 1942 eventually, and then we'll have never have to worry about it ever again.
That's right. All right, this platoon. Where are they gonna go? They're gonna go. What do we want them to do? We need them to pick on your machine gun.
No, you
That's
don't.
what we need them to do. I do.
No,
Absolutely.
that's a
do.
lie.
So we're gonna go 1.
So start for 1.
Start for 1.
Yep.
No red numbers. And actually, start for 1. Let's do this properly. Okay, start 1.
Mm-hmm. No shots.
Okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go. Two.
Okay.
That went 1 square too many. Why are we 1?
You were facing W5. That'd be 3.
Yeah, so it's 2.
So 3 total so far.
2.
How is it 2 total? You were facing. This guy was facing this way. So if you start 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, they're pointing the wrong way. I'm sorry.
Rob, come on.
Where?
2.
There. That's where they started.
That's where they started. So start for 1.
That's where they started. Start 1. My God. 2. Why are we going the wrong way? 2.
Okay, 2.
Are we on the same page now?
I'm glad you're trying to raise my spirits from all the broken guys I've got, but.
Oh my God. 3.
3.
4.
4.
5.
Okay, 5.
18 stop.
18 stop. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm not really going to have much else. Medium machine gun against the rear vehicle. It is +2 for having moved, but there shouldn't be any other.
Small target.
Oh, right. If you're if you pay to stop, are you stopped and considered non-motion or
No,
non-stopped?
no, still moved.
You still count as moved,
So it's
but
plus
but
2.
but you are non. You are no longer non-stopped, right? Because you've paid the stop.
Correct.
So
Correct. I paid a stop movement point.
so
That's right.
then would point blank count because you are no longer in motion and you are not non-stopped. Do you get never
I
mind.
think
It's
I
not using its
think
own type table.
I think you get it after I stop, right?
That's what I would assume. And it's
Yeah,
not its
I know that
own.
video. There was something in that video or that article that confused me, and I barely remember it. That was a Bishop thing that just came out, right?
All right, didn't matter.
Doesn't matter. That's the way we
Um,
like it.
so
We like it when it just doesn't matter.
that's a spore weapon. LMG, same thing against V6. It'll be pretty much the exact same thing. +2. It's not small size, but there is the distance, whatever. That didn't matter either, which is great. Um, you know, I really don't think that would, but I'm gonna take a chance with Z9 against the vehicle in V6. Okay. And blocked. Alright. Well, I have rate, so at least there's that. Sniper.
Is there any chance you accidentally blow up your own guys? Asking for a friend.
No, because the row house bar would block it.
Just kidding. And at least you're not rolling morale checks. I mean,
Well,
fine the friend.
you're rolling a sniper, so who knows?
Oh,
Might
okay.
it
I
might
am
be
rolling.
just as bad. All right. Well,
Nah, nah.
but other than that, you're good. He's not marked with rate of fire because of that, and his acquisition technically goes away.
Got it. Okay. All right. So that's it for them.
That is it for their
Next,
movement.
next vehicle platoon. Start 1.
Start one.
See if I can actually do this the right way this time. 2. Yes. The crowd goes wild.
Turn for 2.
Uh, 3.
3.
4.
4.
Pivoted the right way twice in the same turn. I mean,
You're going for a record.
Yeah,
Going for a record.
it's pretty damn amazing. 4. 5.
5. Okay.
5. 18 stop.
I will. Hmm. They are the same. Do I care about? I will shoot the guy in X4 with the LMG. +2 for move, +1 for size, down 2 for point blank. Or I'm pretty sure it's -2 at that range. So, right? 2, yeah, okay.
I think so.
So it is a hit
right.
by the barest of margins, no effect. I tell you, that's probably going to be game at that point.
Well, I mean, I haven't taken a single building.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter if I can't prevent you getting into buildings.
Right.
Because once you're in, I can't really dig you out, especially since you still have the advantage in vehicles and manpower. So
I hear you. All right. Half squad.
mm-hmm.
Let's see. What do we got? Where do we want this guy to go? Can't see X. We need to push for buildings. So 1.5,
Sure.
3,
Okay.
4.
So I need to. Why can't I remember what that word is? It's not eligible targets.
Oh, priority or
Because if I can't do anything to a vehicle, are you still the target I need to shoot at, or must shoot?
yeah, it's target selection limits.
That's what it is. I was like,
7212.
it's not the freedom
No,
to
that's
attack
triple
units.
point blank fire, right? It's yeah, subsequent first fire. No,
Yeah.
but
So
you didn't first fire your inherent, right?
no, it's just support weapons. So I guess technically I'm not limited, but um,
Right. So that's oh, I see. You're saying is that an adjacent target? Then you wouldn't be able to shoot. Okay.
yeah, and I don't. I think if you were CE, they'd be eligible targets, and I would have to like I wouldn't be able to shoot at the half squad because they're closer, right? Because A7.2.7.212 just says that unless
That's
you're
triple point blank. Yeah.
well that and also like it's occupied by a known enemy unit unless the only known enemy unit in its location is unarmored vehicle, right? Obviously that doesn't apply here, but my understanding has always been if you can't shoot at a thing and to get any result, which inherent firepower cannot do anything to an armored vehicle. Therefore, you are not limited by an armored vehicle being in your location. That's how I've always like tried to make sense of it. I can understand triple point blank fire because you're in the same hex, but
Blah 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 blah. Okay, facing doesn't matter. Moving within location.
but
Defense first fire.
if I'm not limited because it's I only shot the support weapon, then yeah, I'll take it. There's no reason not to take a shot against the half squad.
Residual rate of fire on these restrictions. No, that's restrictions on residual. God, these rules need to be rewritten.
I agree. Sometimes, sometimes I definitely feel like it's, especially with the digital rule book nowadays. Like you can make some changes, and
Yeah,
it's not.
it's no big deal. That's right.
Yeah, the I I can guarantee the player base has all gotten together and purchased the rule book, despite the fact that if I paid and I have a record of having the physical rule book, I should have gotten a fucking digital one for
Right.
free.
There's no reason we can't have the version of the rule book that matches the paper copy and have the rule book that is fixed and allows us to follow to find things like put them all together.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think there's any I don't think there's any restriction with the
yeah.
vehicle adjacent.
I don't think so because there's nothing that I can shoot at. If you were CE, like I said, then I would have to I would be limited because they're the closest
I
enemy.
can't even find like the restriction that you can't shoot with an adjacent enemy. I can't even find the text, so never mind.
So the only thing I know is that if there's a closer unit in a subsequent, right, you're limited by the closest unit in subsequent.
Right, right.
you cannot shoot further than you've shot prior. But if again, how does that work for a support weapon? But anyway, I'm just gonna roll it. It's just it's a
Well, you
4.
still have first fire with the squad, right?
Well, again, it's the support weapon, right? So does that count as?
Well, yeah, that first fired already. So I think subsequent it would have to shoot adjacent, right? It has a valid target adjacent.
But it's not a. But that's what I'm saying. Like it how is it a valid target if I cannot affect it in any way? Right? Like that's the thing that always gets me about sleaze freeze too. Is like, okay, you're in the same hex, but I cannot physically do anything against your vehicle. Now I can understand for like close combat purposes, but why is it that a vehicle that has
Right.
no way of being affected by a shot?
Well, maybe it's only adjacent infantry for subsequent first fire. Subsequent first fire. Subsequent.
Like I still don't understand how after all these years they've never come down on that and just said if it's a vehicle that if inherent fire cannot affect the vehicle, then it's not considered a valid target.
Armed known enemy unit. Right, the tank is an armed known enemy unit.
Where's
8.3.
blah, blah.
Let me keep reading because usually they like to put, they say something and then they contradict themselves three lines later. Whatever unit subsequent must use.
Yeah, so that's the thing that if we take it to mean that I cannot shoot because the vehicles that are there, then it's over. I cannot. It is just game over right now.
Well, you can still first fire the squad at the moving infantry.
But that's why I said like I get that my support weapon is used if I shoot just the squad. I'm just asking to shoot the squad, and you said you couldn't
Yeah, yeah.
because the support weapon was shot.
No, 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 no. I wasn't responding to.
Oh
Maybe we got our wires. Your squad is not under a first fire count.
yeah, I'm just shooting the squad. It's a
Yeah,
4 flat, I believe.
seems
Coward.
about right.
Pin test check.
Pin check coming in. Pin check, pin check, pin check. Doink.
Didn't matter. All that work for nothing. All right, you may continue your moves.
Okay, that little fella's done. Next little feller. Hey, little feller. What does he got? Let's see. What's he got? You gotta be careful with the terrain. You know what I'm saying?
Technically, would that have counted? Probably the hedge, whatever.
I'm sorry. What?
Just because the vehicle doesn't provide the TEM, so I was wondering if it wouldn't be a flat. It would have been a potentially down one shot, but if the hedge applies, then it still gets back to flat. I don't. It's not
Yeah.
not the end of the world.
Yeah, I get the hedge. I don't get any hindrance for the vehicle, but I get the
Yeah.
hedge. Right. You're in the building. You'd have to give up the building.
Yeah. Well, I've already. Yeah, I guess since I've already been in the building, I don't think you can declare
No,
it
yeah,
out of the building.
and you would have had to have declared wall advantage last turn.
Yeah.
All right, 458 squad.
Oh, I did cower, but there's no hindrance. So, sorry, I just wanted to put the residual there. You were good.
Okay. What do we got? Let's see. What's that? That's open ground. That's open ground. That's a burning vehicle. So where does this cat want to go? Where do you want to go, cat? We will go. One,
Sure.
two,
You there for 2?
three.
Okay.
He's done.
Sounds good.
This guy here. Oh no, this guy here. No longer CX. 1, 2,
Yep.
3.
You there?
4.
Sure.
Okay.
Why does it not give me timestamps on that? Interesting.
These guys here. Big stack.
Big stack, sure.
Big stack. Salt move.
You may. I don't know if you'll remain unconcealed because there's no hindrance.
Oh, these right. These things don't count. All right. So we do not want. Do we want to lose concealment? Do we not care about losing concealment? What are we gonna do here? What the hell are you gonna do? All right. Never mind.
Did they remove the timestamps from this? That's so weird.
Salt move.
Assault move there. Sure.
Salt move.
Okay.
One and a half.
Sure. Wouldn't it be 2?
Two and a half. Sorry.
Yeah, 2.5. Yeah.
4.5.
Okay, you will lose concealment, but other than that, sure. 9-1 and LMG. You really give the French a lot of stuff to work with. Holy jeez.
We're taking care of the French. 1.5.
2.5, isn't it? Were you
Two
on
and a
the...
half. I knew that. Yeah, I'll just keep doing the same thing forever. It's amazing.
Yeah, I feel like it's just because the vehicles all went in, so you're preconditioned to accept those numbers.
Yes. 4.
Sure.
All right, last guys, my little concealed cats down there, huh? They will. They're fine just where they are. And that's it for movement. Oh no, it's not. Got the bottom to do.
Oh, all right.
Bog. Try to unbog. Bog.
Does that count as a movement or anything?
I don't even know. I'm sure it does. I mean, I'm sure it counts. Like you get to shoot at me.
That I'm not sure because the bogging and unbogging is a strange part of movement, if you ask me.
Bogging. All right, it's not in the terrain section of the LFT.
No, it's in the. It's definitely in the vehicle section. Because it's the only things that can bog. Unless it's in... Nah, I'm pretty sure it's got to be in the vehicle section.
Bog. The 8.2.
Yeah.
Bog check. Okay.
Bog removal. 8.3.
Not followed. start movement point.
Okay, so you do
Amount
spend
of
movement
movement
points.
point, yeah, equal to the original colored die roll times a white die. So colored times white. And if
So
the final colored die roll is 1 to 4, the vehicle is freed. Okay, so attempting to unbog, rolling, colored times white, so 15 movement points and freed.
so it's the entire. So how does that work for? Do you have to? So
Do we enter a new hex? Or are we there?
no, you just remove the bog, right? It's colored, yada yada yada. Expends AFE that is not prep-fired is CE stopped and expends all into assist. Oh, assist. Okay. It's probably in the success part. Mired, towed, target status. Assuming no, it just goes. Yeah, so I think it's just removed, and you've paid all the points that you could.
Right. The
It's because
vehicle then may then use any remaining movement points to change or move normally. All right.
so the only
Let's,
other question I have is, do you
okay, so that
count?
counts as its start movement point.
So
A
you
start.
so
So
you
it
don't pay the
start.
start. Do you roll to see if you blow up the engine? That's my question. Like, how does that work? Let me see if I gotta. It's surely gotta. What's the thing for? Oh, mechanical reliability. D 2.51. Each time an AFE having a red MP allotment expends a MP to start or makes a successful motion attempt, its owner, you make the roll. Uh,
I that counted as my start, so I think I have to roll to do that, right? All right. So we're
I
rolling for
guess.
reliability. We're
Then
reliable.
I will then try to rain on the party and shoot,
Shoot him. Of course you will.
hit. That'll be a kill. The passengers will roll for survival.
And what was CS on this thing? 5. Dead.
Okay, so only one half squad has survived that mess, and then yeah.
Okay, so that's that guy. He has first fired.
Oh man, how do I this? Okay,
That's interesting, isn't it? I mean, now I got this infantry sitting in this building, like, ah, now what do we do?
run,
Because
run
you can
for your
still
life.
shoot. You know me, I'm not much for running. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of running where I come from. We just do random stupid stuff. It's our mantra.
And I just fail
Oh,
morale checks.
right, right. And you can't pass a morale check for
Just
your life.
it's how we balance each other out.
All right, we're gonna assault move to J7 because it seems like the thing to do.
I will, in response, turn my turret twice, declare a shot. Um, huzzah! There is a plus. Oh, is it just one for covered arc on a machine gun, or is it still the?
I don't have any idea
I feel like it
what that
must be the
does.
regular amount, but I forget.
Covered arc for a
Because
machine.
I don't think it matters if you're shooting machine gun. I think it's the turret status regardless. I do know it's I do know it's measured on as pluses and minuses. So let's try to math this out and see if it makes sense. So
Right.
the
It'd be
turret,
case A, right?
yeah, like you add the case A as modifiers. So slow turret, I turn twice, so there's a +3. They
Got
assault moved,
yes, sir.
so it's a +2, and then I believe it's just doubled. I don't think there's anything else, any other modifiers. So 8 up 2.
Oh, you're not half to 4 for moving? Oh, that's bad. Then I wouldn't have
Well,
done that. Oops,
because
live and learn.
he's not like the turret moves, but it's not the vehicle, so it doesn't count as halved.
Bad.
I feel very confident about that one. I'll check, but it'll be, if it's the case that it's an 8, it'll be a 1 check because it's 6 on 8. Otherwise, it'd be a regular morale check. But okay, well they're either pinned or they're fine. I feel confident in that it's still the +1 because they're not. What matters would be if they're motion status or anything, right? And they're not. They're not considered motion status.
Yeah, no, no, I wouldn't. I thought you were going to have to get halved. I wouldn't have done that. Yeah. But you live and learn. That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, outside of being pinned, it's not really. I guess technically they can't do anything, so it's not. End of the day, it doesn't help. Man, they have a really. I don't remember that divider at all.
Yeah, okay, all cool. All cool. Yeah, no, it doesn't say only bounding fire. That's not bounding fire.
Yeah, I can imagine just turning the
Okay,
turret does anything.
move on to the next half track. He is in motion, so he doesn't have to roll to start.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And you did shoot your main armament already and blow me up, right? You did that.
I did.
Rude.
I did first fire, and I have shot with the coax.
All right. Half.
Sure.
1
There for 1.
and a half. 2 and a half. 3 and a half. 4.
Stop. Hold on. L8. There for 4 intensive.
Ooh.
Didn't get it, but I will get acquisition, which
Who's
probably won't
shooting
matter. The tank. I'm intensive firing.
Oh, intensifier. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun.
Didn't get anything, and so you are good to continue.
Okay. So that was 4, right?
I'm pretty sure you're there for 4 yet.
And a half.
Mm-hmm.
5
You are there for 5.
and a half.
I will. Facing that direction. I will attempt a shot from Z9 since I had rate of fire. I will definitely not get it, but I am turning my turret twice as a result.
Okay. So that was 5 and a half. And this is a half track. Okay. 6 and a half.
Sure.
7 and a half.
I will subsequent or intensive. No. That will break it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I don't know. Don't know if I can continue at this point.
Your
7.
morale not been good.
Yeah.
7.5.
7.5. Yep.
8 and a half. 5 and a half. Okay, on my turn. I'm gonna turn that way. 10 and a half. 11 and a half. $12 and a half. 13. 12 and a half. 14 stop.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I think that is every last body.
Sounds good. Defensive fire. I mean, the only option I really have is the squad inherent only on Q6. It is a 4-up-1. Nope. Advanced fire phase.
All right, advanced fire phase. All right. Oh, did I forget? Yeah, I forgot to turn him. All right, that's ingenious. So Hale shoot 4 up 3 there.
Sure.
Nada. He'll take a 6 up 2 there.
Okay.
Hello. 4 on the 6 should be like 2 check.
Doesn't matter. I that's it. I don't think I
Did
can.
you fail another morale check?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
no.
I rolled another 9. I can't win at this point. There's no way for me to prevent any loss of buildings or anything. The most I could do is like presumably the only other shots you're gonna do would be against these guys, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, like at worst, like finish your advanced phase, and I'll talk through my stuff, but I don't think I have any other.
All right. Yeah. So we have 4 up 2 and 4 up 2 from those guys.
Mm-hmm.
This. This.
Yeah. So then go to routes, unless
Well, I might have some other shots.
you do a 4-up-2 from Q6 to my LMG guy, because I don't.
Yeah. What Q6 has what? We have 8 firepower there.
Yeah, and the MMGs can't participate, so it'd be 4.
Oh yes. Well,
4-up-2.
4 up 2. It's not really worth it. That's a miss. We'll call that it. Okay. What else? What's going on? What's going on?
So route phase. The only thing I can do is, so these guys go here. W7 can go there because he can't see these tanks.
Right.
W6 has to go here and can't really go further. And I couldn't go W7 to X7 because I'm pretty sure I'm getting closer to this guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So routes happen, blah blah blah. I don't have anything else to route. You don't have any routes, period. So we go to advance.
All right. So
and you
we
get
can get into W5,
so you get one building.
U7. Right. We creep ever closer. Set up a fire group here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that doesn't make any sense.
I was gonna say that guy P6 would lose concealment.
Yeah. Let's see. Probably makes. Can we just leave him there? Leave him there. That's fine. He moved. He moved. This guy. That's a building. They basically want to stay behind the building. Continue to move up. All right, this guy. Can he dismount in the advance? Can he advance?
No, you can't. You're always stuck in the vehicle.
Yeah, he's stuck until next turn. But yeah, that looks like about the size of it, right?
Yeah. So no CC. We go to turn 3, and then this is basically where I think the game is decided. No weather. That would have been great for a rally roll. I'm gonna try to self rally first. I don't get it. Try to leader rally. I will get the leader. Leader will try to rally. No, and heat a battle. So he was broken. No other modifier. Goes up to a 7. So he battle hardens to elite. And the half squad's broken. Repair. Didn't get it. And take pins off. So, I don't think you have any rally phase actions to do.
I do not believe so.
So we go to prep fire. I'll try to do this as fast as possible here. So medium machine gun against armored car. Technically yes, but in the worst way possible. That is not a kill. No rate of fire, and I don't really have any other shots with them, so it doesn't matter. LMG will target whichever, it doesn't matter. Hit, no rate, nothing. LMG, same. Armored cars before, hits, no kill. And then we go to movement. In movement, I'm going to start tank in I7 on bore 19 for 1. I'm also turning his turret just because I can. 2 to H7. 4 to G8.
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop for 11. Because, could I overrun? I guess I could technically overrun. Whatever. Stop for 11. I'll be able to shoot in the advanced fire phase. Since these guys can't shoot, do you mind if I do the advanced fire phase? Because that's really gonna, I feel like, decide the whole. Because if I don't kill those guys, then you just get all those villains for free. So 2 hit. I moved. I'm technically I'm stopped. What's the shenanigans here? So I moved. So it's a +4.
Right. Buttoned up small +6.
I'll be off by 1, so I won't, because of button up. Even if, yeah, I guess technically small too. So yeah, I won't get a hit, and that'll be game. Because at that point, I've invested all my points into trying to prevent that. The only other thing I could do is move this tank into, say, like X8 to kind of cut off some movement. But
sure, yeah.
But I don't, like, that's all I can do. I don't think there's any way for me to crawl back from this one to prevent 7 buildings. Like, I just don't. I really don't see it being done.
One thing for sure is your morale checks were
just atrocious.
Inspiringly, epically awful. Like,
if I. So I will start him for 1, turn turret, because whatever. Acquisition goes away. Drive to Y9 for 3 total. Go to X8. Stop a delay for 14. And then defensive, because I mean, yeah. I'm not going to be here next week. And if we can finish, if you get really good rolls and blow up more guys, and that'll be
right. Yeah.
Give me more confidence that this will be over. So
if we let's see. So I got 16 up 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So the 16 up 2 or a 22. No, the 20 up 3. We'll take this, because this is a big roll. We'll take the 16 up 2. If we break these guys, then you're in trouble. 8 on 16.
Yeah, 8, crying out loud, like.
Probably a 2 check.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's game.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never. I
The
just.
floodgates will be open on that flank. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, malfunction gun. It's not. Even if I repair it, I'm not preventing the half squad from getting in. I can't self rally them. So the most I can do is route them to V9. And then, unless I. Like, the only reason why I even kept playing this turn is because I managed a heated battle on the MMG, but he didn't get me anything. So,
Right. Right.
like, if I could have gotten my ATR back and take a shot at the one of the tanks, blow it up. If I can get the LMG to provide, something, but it's yeah, like I'm going to lose that flank, even if I prevent, even if I stop these guys after they dismount, which is possible. But even
Yeah.
if I
You
prevent,
got a good shot at him.
yeah, like it's not like no matter what, it's not like I'll probably kill him in the next turn, regardless of what happens. But it's still like this guy gets to walk in and you get to go into Z9 or whatever, and now you're in cover. This guy can walk into this building and he's dead in a in the next prep fire phase, barring any like crazy circumstances.
Right. That's if
I
he's
mean,
still there
yeah,
after defense. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, at worst, like keep taking more shots, but I just don't see like I don't see a way to prevent you controlling 7 or more buildings and then taking that away because I only get 3 squads. One of the tanks is good. The CMG tank is, I mean, it might as well just be a paper toy at this point. Like I don't. There's not much I can get out of that guy.
Hmm.
And I just don't. I guess like ultimately, I just don't want to belabor the point for 2 weeks. Be like, all right,
Right. Right.
we'll play a
Leave it
turn.
hanging. Only
And
play a turn. Yeah.
yeah, I feel confident enough to just call it. This guy's gonna shoot them, and it'll re-DM them. Even if you don't, there's like I said, this guy could be blown away, and I just don't see the preventing because to be completely frank, I think you've been very cautious on movement. Like these two guys could have thrown themselves over here, and I'd be that much more, in the soup, regretting all my life's decisions here.
Yeah. I didn't think I needed to take any risk doing that
I mean, you do have
because you don't.
7 turns, like,
Yeah, because I have seven. I mean, I still have four more turns, and I
hmm
only have to get seven building.
I think that's considering the start of the scenario, and I do think you were very reserved on your movement. Like I think you could have been in this entire stack of buildings on turn 2 if you tried for it.
Hmm.
Just because you had all the tanks, like you don't need to necessarily armored assault with them, but
Yeah,
there's
if I didn't have to start all of my tanks on a road hex
I think
in a
you still would
column,
need to.
yeah, yeah, I might have set up an armored assault
But
instead
even
of what I did. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, I probably could have
because
just spread out,
you could have the
just ran.
tanks come down here and then just drive up the road, and you never have to make a covered arc change, and then you impose your will from there. And these are all like plus four. Like I probably should have had an extra squad, somewhere around here, maybe like in Z1 to really cover, that area. But stack leader, 8 movement points on CX, you can get here no problem. Once you're in the brush, at least you've got, there's so much in terms of hindrance on that side that
Yeah,
I just find it hard to like I get why the Germans lose a lot on this scenario. Um, it definitely feels to me like the French just have too much stuff. Is ultimately
Mm,
Like if you didn't have two squads down on the bottom with the half tracks, you'd be in that much better of a position. You know what I mean? Like imagine the half tracks just driving like being N5 and etc. And you just drive with the half track with the 14 movement or whatever, because you don't have to worry about like you don't necessarily have to worry about the open rounds like one, two, three, four, or turn for 4, 5, 6, 7,
yeah.
turn
I mean,
eight,
the
nine,
half
10,
track
11, 12,
gambit. I
13.
mean, the plan with the half tracks was to get you to put your armor there
Hmm.
to blow them up, which kind of worked.
Yeah, I just don't. That's the other problem too with the German setup is I don't know where else. The only other thing I thought is like maybe I put them in V0, but that's
Yeah.
so like if you miss your first shot, then it's you know 5 vehicles, 6 vehicles that just turn, look your direction, and just blow you up. So it's like okay, well, I couldn't. I you can't really fake out too much. I didn't. If I could have the vehicles in a building, Y3 would be a great candidate, but you can't do that. So it's just and I didn't even think that the level 1 line of sight was literally just a fake out just to try and catch like if you wanted to try in the open. I probably shouldn't have had so many guys there to begin with, but because I don't know if I could have seen over these orchards, so this entire area would have probably still been protected.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely couldn't see over the orchards from upstairs, but that, that kind of, I mean, my thinking was that kind of took this whole avenue approach like
Yeah,
out of the picture. I was like, okay, you don't do that.
yeah.
I managed to move the overlay. Nice.
But yeah, like it to me, this seems like a scenario where like the French should have 8 squads instead of 9, and
Mm.
like at least one less vehicle, whether it's the
And
armored
how
cars
ruled
or
the VBM sleeves out of it too. With VBM sleeves, this is
oh yeah,
their
you
line.
you drive up to every hex that the Germans have infantry in, and then you just wait. You just pummel them
Yep.
with triple point blank fire, and they can't do anything about it. So granted, you still have to be a little worried about LMGs and potentially getting really lucky, and
You could get
but
unlucky, sure, but so what? Yeah, like you, even if you get unlucky, then you're sitting in a hex with smoke and you can't shoot out anyway.
yeah, because you're more likely to just burn them, and then yeah, 16, 12 firepower just from the shittiest guys, 12 firepower up 3. You don't have to worry about cowering ever, and then the armored
Exactly.
the armored
Yeah.
cars you could just CE if you really wanted to for 18. So
Yeah, yeah, and you pick the prep fire phase where you want to CE and take your shot, right?
yeah, well, I think you have to CE in the advanced phase, so you'd still have a turn of
Yeah, of
being
getting shot,
vulnerable, but
possibly.
I mean it's
Yeah,
still a +2, so it's not like you're truly suffering other than triple point blank. But you wouldn't be able to get shot anyways because if your sleeves freezing, then you'd be in CC, so
yeah,
you don't have to worry about being shot at, and you can just shoot for free. So yeah, I just think the French get too much in this, and 7 turns is criminal. Like this should be 5 turns and reinforcements on turn 3 or something. 7 is just too much for the French. You have to cover so much territory that like what's I don't know. I feel like there's a way to get around because you're not like you are limited to N, right? But you can set up over here if you really wanted to and try to outflank that way.
yep,
So
yep. Thought about that too.
it's not like you're restricted to any one side, and the only
Yeah,
vulnerable area is here.
my plan was to do the bum rush this way, and then I chickened out.
Yeah, and that's why I think if you hadn't chickened out, this game would have probably been over on turn 2 because I now have to shift all my guys over, and if you've got your vehicles in a line in this road, right, then you're preventing. There's not much I can do outside of, you know, hole
Yeah, the
up in the
vehicle,
town and then
the vehicle. My strategy with the vehicles was like, what are their lives compared to my glory? That was, that was, that was
since
my
when
unfortunate.
do you think about that?
It's just, you guys are gonna park next to the Germans and see what happens.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
My morale checks dropped by 0.01 average.
Ooh, baby.
I
Yeah,
went I
that's
went from 855 to 854.
by four. Wow. And managed to roll, a 12 and another nine in the interim.
Yeah, you had two morale checks. I think that speaks to this scenario is you never had to morale check because, I mean, one, you took it very slowly, so there wasn't a need. But I just all my guys blew up, so I can't threaten any of the your infantry anymore.
Yeah, yeah. You just had such terrible luck with the morale checks that I've just been able to just creep the infantry up
Hmm.
behind the tanks. And, this last shot, now that flank is gone. If this guy goes, you're down to one guy who can shoot.
Yeah.
And
So,
he's going to have guys adjacent to him, and then everybody else is going to be free to go wherever they want to go.
mm. And like it has to be said, whenever it's low infantry count, whenever someone starts losing units, or at least if the defender starts losing units, it's almost guaranteed a loss. But same goes for the attacker, really. If you don't have units to sort of, make up for any potential losses, then it doesn't matter. But it yeah. It kind of bugs me too. Like, I don't remember the last time I've had better and more leaders than my opponent. I feel like I've always been on the deficit on that too. But I mean, good game. It has to be said, good game. Um, yeah, I just don't think there's any way for me to truly come back from all that.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't think it's kind of a random selection. I don't think I picked the winner. I don't think I picked the winner. Looked like more fun than it turned out to be. And
Yeah,
again, even
yeah.
with us playing with the balance and House ruling out, the obvious VBM sleaze tactic,
Hmm.
it still was a little
You,
decided. Yeah,
thinking about it
probably
too,
a tighter game with normal morale checks on your part.
I feel like thinking about it, the balance doesn't make much sense to me. Because the only thing I'm trading in is, like, if I take out both vehicles side by side, I think the only thing I gain is 2 front armor, which
Oh, really?
is
I
okay,
thought
but yeah, I only gain 2 armor. I don't gain rate of fire. I lose a movement.
Huh.
I gain 2 armor, but nothing else changes. So I don't really see the balance mattering. Like, if I had even like a Panzer 38T would be nice, or a Panzer, even like the earliest Panzer 3. Like, at least I've got, 11, 8 firepower. I might be trading a little bit of armor or whatever, but or rate of fire, but I'd rather get either. I mean, even a Panzer 35T, like, it's
Yeah.
still. I don't know. I feel like the going from one front to 3 front and losing a movement doesn't really impact the scenario in any way, shape, or form. I'd say, like, give the Germans an 8-1 instead of an 8-0, or an 8-1 instead of a 7-0.
Yeah, yeah, maybe another ATR. Keep them honest.
Yeah, like, swap the mortar for an ATR, because that was the other thing too. I had no clue what I was gonna do with the mortar, because, like, you can't set up in a building, so where else do you have? Like, I wanted the mortar in the brush specifically so that you have to guess as to if he's, an LMG or something crazy. And, like, sure, I could have put him in the woods, I guess, but does that really prevent, the vehicles from doing their thing? No. Where else do you put him? Right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. I thought maybe you'd try to place him for spotted fire somewhere.
see, I never think about spotted fire because, like, I don't know. I think I'm just traumatized on spotted fire. You get the +2 on it, so you need to roll 5. And then you've got all the hindrance that the spotter would have anyways. Like, where.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where would be a.
And
Obviously, you want the spotter elevated, so now you're committing two things.
Yeah, but I have an 8-0 and a 7-0, so I don't think neither of them
But
matter.
you could spot with MMC.
Sure, but that costs that if they spot, they're not shooting, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
if the leaders are worthless
yeah,
anyways
probably
outside of
not.
prevent cower,
And I'm
so
trying to find a good spot for a spotted mortar, and I can't find one anyway. So
right, like the only thing I could think of is you use instead of my trick where I have the fakes upstairs, you have a leader upstairs. He helps spot for mortar and W9, and
yeah,
you blast
this
here,
is the
but
only bonus. Yeah,
outside
there's
of that.
enough. Yeah, because this the orchards kill it.
Mm-hmm. There's really like no way for crossfire or anything.
Yeah.
I can't imagine if grain was in season. Like, what would you even do on this scenario?
Yeah,
You wouldn't be able
that's
to do anything. So yeah, I think the French just get a little bit too much, and the balance doesn't make sense for the Germans. Is probably the main takeaway here. But in any case, that'll be it for tonight. As always, thank you for watching. There will not be any streams this coming Saturday or Monday. Apologies, but family time. Um, but we should be back on when the hell is it? The 9th for Rootin, barring any crazy stuff, and the 11th with Rob. So until then, have a lovely time.